Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indie Zone podcast. My name is Kathy. We have been following up on a case that we have been reporting to you for quite a while. The 2-count federal lawsuit that was filed in the district court in Idaho back on December 21st, 2022, and that went to jury trial the end of February 2026. It is the matter styled as Rebecca Schofield versus Ashley Guillard. By way of background, the plaintiff is a professor at the University of Idaho Moscow campus. She alleged that the defendant, an online content creator personality, and a psychic tarot card reader, made allegations against her that were false, stating that she had culpability regarding the crimes that occurred at 1122 King Road back on November 13th, 2022, when 4 University of Idaho students were found unalived in a rental home located just steps away from the University of Idaho campus, where all 4 were pursuing their degrees. And that was count 1 of the complaint. Count 2 alleged that the defendant stated that the plaintiff had ordered these crimes to occur to cover up a romantic extramarital relationship that the defendant publicly stated the plaintiff was involved in relative to one of these students. The case went to jury trial, and the jury returned a verdict on February 27th, 2026 for $10 million, $2.5 million in compensatory damages, and $7.5 million in punitive damages. $5 million of that punitive damages claim related to count 1. The case, however, was not deemed closed on February 27th. It was, in fact, closed when the trial court on March 5th, 2026, entered the final judgment, which reads as follows. Judgment is hereby entered in favor of Plaintiff Rebecca Schofield and against Defendant Ashley Guillard for all claims contained in Plaintiff's first amended complaint, and reference is made to docket entry number 76 here. The judgment continues to read as follows. Defendant shall pay Plaintiff $2.5 million in compensatory damages and $7.5 million in punitive damages, dated March 5th, 2026. Signed by the Honorable Raymond E. Patrico, Chief U.S. Magistrate Judge. The defendant, prior to trial, filed a motion for permission to seek an interlocutory, that is, before the case was closed, appeal, and the court denied that request. Therefore, we have been continuing to monitor the docket in Schofield versus Guillard to see if the defendant has filed any notice of appeal. According to the federal rules of appellate procedure, that notice is to be filed in the United States District Court, the District of Idaho, not directly to the appellate court. And also pursuant to the federal rules of appellate procedure, rule number 4, the defendant is required to do so within 30 days of the order that she is seeking to appeal. A review of the docket today, March 14th, 2026, reveals no entry of any notice of appeal by Ashley Guillard. We will continue to monitor the docket to determine if such a filing has been entered in the United States District Court, District of Idaho, in Schofield versus Guillard, and if and when one is, we will, of course, report that to you. Until next time, this is Kathy. Thank you for joining us here today.